Hi guys, it's Melissa. Welcome back to Melissa Loves Orchids. So today's video will be a haul of hauls, and I can't express how excited I am because this haul is actually one of my, I always say this is my favorite. No, this is my favorite so far because I have gone out there with a selected view of what I wanted, and I got something that each of the ones that I got have a meaning. So stick around, you're gonna really love this one. So it's actually Wednesday evening. I believe it's about 7 o'clock. We just had dinner. It's a beautiful, feels like summer because it's actually, I think it was 87 degrees a little earlier, and now it's almost like oh, by the way, I have a new orchid shirt on. Let me show you. Look at this Orchid Whisperer. Very comfy, very soft. I actually found a new seller that I found on Etsy, and I really liked it. I was like, this is a very pretty design, and I went for it, and look at that. I love it. So I'm gonna link her in my description because she has really cute ones, and they're soft. It's not like those that are hard. You know how like Roxy makes them kind of soft and comfy, and you know, the attention to detail. So I will link her. I can't remember the name of the business, but I will put it on there and I will show you. And yeah, if you want to give it a shot, go ahead. She's on Etsy, but up to you. So I'm going to show you what I got. I counted 15, but I may be wrong. So let me tell you where I went. So last weekend was the Croll Smith spring show, and honestly, that is one of the best shows. I really enjoy it because you have everything that Croll Smith has to offer. You have a beautiful display, you have judging going on, so you have all that you know, excitement, all the vibes of, you know, the important people are here looking at the orchids. Frank Smith puts on a show. I mean, I have a lot of video footage of the actual display, and all it makes you want to go out and get some of those pieces, and they have a lot that you can actually buy and take home. So it's really exciting. It's on another level. I love it. Then you have the best vendors that are all over the property. They are in the grow houses, they are outside in the garden area. You have orchid supplies, you have everything. So I don't think it's something that you can cover in one day, one visit. So hence the orchid friend group decided to go up on Friday and not leave till Sunday afternoon. So it was a lot of fun, a lot of fun. I especially loved hanging out with my friend Nelson, rooming with my friend Wendy. Justine was there. Teresita, of course, is always a blast. Let's see, Roxy, of course. So we went out to dinner for Nelson's birthday. We actually went out to 2 dinners. It was so much fun. We explored Mount Dora, which I'd never been to, but they told me it was fun, and it totally was. I gotta go back there with the fam, but let me tell you, we had a great time. There's nothing like getting together, orchid friends, and just spending time looking at beautiful specimens, discussing what's, you know, on the menu to buy. What do you want to buy next? What's on your wish list? So I tried to keep my wish list kind of making sure that I had a connection for everything. I wanted to have a connection for everything. I didn't just want to buy random pretty flowers. It had to be something that either grabbed me, or there's something in the parentage or the history of the orchid that really had a connection with me. So one of the things that I wanted to get, that I went there looking to get, because I know that Croll Smith had online, they had Nobile's Amber. So if you follow me, if you know, I won an award, CCM, for my Nobile's Amber, and that is a cross between Waikiki Gold and Chocolate Drop. So I said, I want to get something that grows as beautifully as my mom's plant. I still call it my mom's plant, even though she's been with me for a while. Even though you know, I took care of her and I repotted her and I whatever. I still call her my mom's plant. She's been here. She's right there. And she's doing great, by the way. So I wanted to get chocolate drop. Now let me show you. I got this from Croll Smith. It was $25. So this is the first. This is the first one. It has beautiful new roots coming out there. Chocolate drop. It's says SVO, AM, AOS. And that's another thing. They had so many awarded orchids that I mean, every other one you picked up was an awarded orchid, a clone. So this was my chocolate drop. And it does remind me of the way that my mama's plant looks. It does remind me the way that it grows, how it has the longer pseudobulbs. So it's like a mini of that one. And if that one blooms so well for me, I'm in South Florida, zone 10B, I believe. Anything that is like her is welcome in my orchid pergola. So by the way, you guys are gonna vote and you guys are gonna tell me what's the best thing that I got today in your opinion. I want to know what you guys think. I want to know if you have it. I want to know if you have tips and tricks. So that's number one. And I'm not gonna count because you know me, I'm gonna lose count. But this is chocolate drop. I did find out something about chocolate drop. Let me see, because I took some notes, guys. I figured that if I'm showing you plants, you might want to know a little bit more, not just. So let's see if I have anything on chocolate drop. Primary hybrid. Okay, so chocolate drop is a primary hybrid from Cattleya gutata and Guarianthe aurantiaca. So red waxy flowers, of course. I'm going to put a picture there. It can give you a dozen flowers per inflorescence. I mean, if that doesn't get you. Large specimens have been known to have 500 flowers. So when my mom's plant bloomed and it had 129 flowers, I was floored. It was for me the most rewarding thing to see that massive amount of flower. Granted, she's a very old large specimen, but this chocolate drop also has, you know, kind of famous for having a lot of flowers. So that's one of my reasons, besides the connection to my mom's plant. Okay, and if I didn't mention, it's from Croll Smith and it was $25. And what else? Yeah, this one that I got that they had at Croll Smith is a selfing of a 4N cultivar. So that's the first one, number one. Number two, I'm gonna do another little one because they're kind of related. No, it's not not related at all, but that's okay. We're gonna go out of order. We're gonna be just whatever I grab, I'm gonna show you because I don't have time now. Only sadly enough, I had her on my little chair in the patio and it got some straight sun and I burned the tip of this leaf. So I'm gonna watch it carefully, and if I have to, I'm gonna have to give it a little snip, but I think it'll be fine. Sorry, I know, really bad orchid mom. But look at this lovely growth here. It looks like it's gonna bloom soon. She is LC Miss Wonderful. And if you see the picture of this, which I will obviously put in, you're gonna say, wow, that is really a wonderful looking flower. Again, this was $25. Pretty big for $25. I'm so embarrassed about this. It happens, I guess. I came home with like 15 plants and I put them in the wrong place. But anyway, LC Miss Wonderful. Where is it? Okay, so it is a hybrid, and if I didn't say it's from Croll Smith, but it's a Laelia anceps hybrid. And ever since I saw the I have a thing for Laelias, okay? So I want to get a Laelia rubescens. I haven't bumped into one yet that I purchased, but Laelia anceps hybrid, very fragrant. It has splash petals, upright inflorescence, so I like that. They're nice and neat and upright. It has a rich fuchsia tone on the petals and really frilliness around the sepals and a soft color on the sepals. So I mean, I couldn't let it go. I saw it there. I saw the picture. This is the size that they had for $25. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. They all looked healthy. I burnt it, but moving on. So far, so good. Now, I think there was another from Croll Smith, but I'm gonna just move it around. I'm gonna save the best one for last because it's the most out of my comfort zone that I got. And that's okay. So the other one that I got, where is that one? Oh, I already, okay, so some of them started not to like to be kept in the sun in the bag. So I had to go ahead and pot them up quickly. I wanted to do a video on the potting up. I felt like I have a few minutes or more than that, and I just have to go ahead and do whatever's best for the plant. So I couldn't get it on video this time, but let me show you. Which is it? Here it is. So this one, guys, is from a pretty brand new company that is called Eris, E-R-I'(S), Eris Orchid Paradise. And here is the tag so you can see their information. They're in Orlando, and it's a couple. And it's so funny because I had seen them at another show. I hadn't purchased anything before, but I've also seen them, kind of do some business type things, like receive a shipment in their home. I mean, it's a small business, and I think they're getting plants from Thailand, and they were unpacking, and you could tell that they were very careful and handling it and very excited. So that kind of passion, that kind of excitement for the orchids really transcends from small business to customers, because the customers, I guess, like me, feel it. They feel it that you're really into what you're doing, and I love that. So that's Eris, and this is called RLC Chawiwan Sunset number 1. All right, so sunset, pink, orange, yellow, almost red orange, bare root division, only $25 for this. Okay, I had the pot, but I zip tied her in. She looks good. Look at this new growth. Of course, I will show you a picture, and just spectacular colors. I mean, I saw it, I was floored. I only saw a picture, but totally worth a shot. Now, especially with my little roots thing that I've been putting, which I plan to do another video, rapid start. This is working. I've used it 4 times since I got it, and I have examples to show you. I don't want to show you something that I haven't used, and if I haven't used it, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to use it and tell you how it works. This works. It works. I think my friend Wendy says totally works. Terry says works, and it does work. So you can go ahead and try it if you want. Anyway, that's number 3. That's number 3, I think. Number 3. All right, moving on. Let's see, what do I show you next? Okay, so with Croll Smith, we also went on a quick little trip to Equa-Haneera. Now, good and bad. I am not here to talk badly about anybody. It's just bad timing. So we got there when they were busy doing a live. They were doing a live sale, and apparently all the personnel was either filming the live, facilitating the plants, showing them on the phone, on the whatever camera, and then there's the girls that were packing. So it was really busy. There was hustle, there was bustle. They were doing their business, and we came right in the middle of that. We also came in the middle of some kind of, either they were spraying something. They said they had sprayed something in the orchid house, and it had to remain closed for the rest of the day. So I think they were fertilizing. Something was going on that we couldn't actually go into the orchid house, but it was not a lost visit, because we actually were able to search through, and hopefully you'll see that in the video. We searched through some boxes of bag babies, and oh my God, we ended up with some really beautiful ones. One of them that my friend Wendy got, that I'm telling you, I'm so jealous, but in a good way. It was one of my wish list ones, or at least looked very close, or I think in the parentage, it's the parent of one of my wish list ones. But it had Rex, I think, and it's called Marilyn Lou. So beautiful, and she grabbed it, and I was like, I want it. But you know what? had composure. I will have my opportunity, and I found one that is spectacular as well. So I'm happy for her, and let me show you what one I got. By the way, look at this. This is one from Equa-Haneera as well. This is one from, it smells pretty. It smells so good. This is one from Equa-Haneera that I actually got from Judelis. So that happens sometimes when you have shows, whatever's left over, before they go back, they sell it to the local vendors, and then you find something like this with a familiar tag. So this one was from Judelis, and look at her blooming nicely. I did get her bare root, bag baby, and loving this pot and doing great. Beautiful, delicious bloom. She didn't have a blast or anything like that. No, her buds didn't blast, basically. All right, so I was going to show you the new one. Why am I showing you old stuff? Yeah. Oh my gosh, you scared me. You scared me. Okay, so the next one just potted up. And she has a sheath, and this sheath is loaded, but I'm not gonna get too excited yet, because I don't know if it's actually not as tight as I would like it to be, because I just put her in here. But I put her in here because she was not liking to be in the bag, and she was getting a little bit messed up in the bag. So anyways, let me show you what her name is, and let me talk a little bit about her. Okay, we're back in business. So this is, oh, sorry, I dropped one. So this is, listen to this. This is Cattleya Schroeder's Lilac. Let me show you the tag. Look at this picture. So this picture, I think if you look carefully, you can see the spots. Can you see the spots? So this one was about $35, but I didn't even mention they had 25% off of all bag babies. So I think I paid for this one and another one $59 for two big bag babies in sheath that are spectacular. So you'll see on the tag, it'll tell you warm, okay? And anything that says warm to hot, that's me, that's in Miami. So this is Schroeder's Lilac. Guys, this is, okay, I don't know if you remember when I went to Fairchild and I fell in love with the Amethysta glossa. So this is a cross with Amethysta glossa 50% and 50% Cattleya Schroederi. There's my tokay lizard. Oh God, doesn't stop. All night, every night. Anyways, this one was registered in 1967 by the RHS, which is the Royal Horticultural Society. And I mean, Amethysta glossa cross, it has spots. It's a beautiful cerulean color, Schroederi petals. Oh my goodness, they kind of go like this. They go like this. Oh, beautiful. It's like a princess that has come out and said, hey, and then she has spots. So what was I gonna do? Look at the size of this. For about $30. I'm really excited about this. This is gonna be gorgeous. It's already gorgeous. But when it blooms, whew, can't wait to show you that. Now, this one, oh my goodness, where's this one from? Hold on. Oh, this one's also from Equa-Haneera, but I gotta show you because I did a little bit more research on it. Okay, so this one, if you're familiar, maybe you're not, you need to Google it. This is Cattleya Milo. Cattleya Milo. So Cattleya Milo is a cerulean, okay, and it was registered in 1910. And it's a hybrid. Listen to the parents. Listen to the parents. I'm so excited. Okay, let me show some composure. Okay, the seed parent is a Maxima. A Maxima. I'm in love with Maximas. So I have my little baby bag baby Maximas, and I will show you maybe in this video, if I don't lose the light, I will show you how crazy good they have been. At first I was nervous because I would touch them and they would jiggle in the pot, and now the roots are like, yay, growing. So seed parent 50%, maxima 50%, Mossier. So come on, isn't that like the best combo you've heard? So again, Cattleya Milo from 1910, Forma Cerulean. This was about $37, but then again, I had 25% off. This is native to the Andes Mountains of Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru. It's supposedly said to be easy to grow and has stunning blooms that are large, showy, and fragrant flowers with a striking blue color. Vigorous grower and gets very large, so it's like perfect for me, absolutely perfect. The only thing is, normally I'm not the Cerulean type, but if you have Maxima and you have Mossier combined, then that's my type. That's my type right there. So it's like I'm attracted to like the real powerful names, the historical names. So I had to get it. I love it. I can't wait for it to grow and bloom. That's another one. Have I lost count? Of course I have. Of course I have lost count. But let me go to something that's right in front of me. I have to say, we also went to Pam's. Pam's is Orchids in Bloom. Orchids in Bloom never fails to impress me. One thing that I fell in love with that maybe next time I'll consider it, but these were very big. The phalaenopsis giganteus. I'm telling you, the leaves were like ginormous. Yes, that word doesn't exist. Ginormous. They were gigantic. I mean, I imagine myself cleaning those beautiful leaves like this big. It was really big. Maybe next time. But I was like, wow. But also from Pam's. And by the way, this was a gift. And thank you, Pam, again. Look at how beautiful. I had on my list a farmeri. I said, I want a farmeri. And then at that moment, she's like, what would you? And I'm like, and I picked this. Thinking it was a farmeri. Take a up close look. Look how pretty. It looks like a fried egg. But this is not a farmeri, guys. This is a palpebrae. Hopefully I'm saying that close to how it's supposed to be said. Palpebrae. Okay? Palpebrae. So it's a species. It looks like a farmeri. But it's not. But it is gorgeous. I don't smell anything right now. But I wanted one like this. I like the pink and yellow as well. Maybe I'll get that one in the future. But this is, let's see. It's from Bangladesh. It's a species from Bangladesh. Eastern Himalayas, Thailand, Laos, and Vietnam. And I don't know if you can see it, but it is described as having a brow-like quality. Like, you know, kind of like, you know, the upper eyelid, and like if it has little eyebrows, it's so cute, or little eyelashes, so pretty. And it also, when you see it in the light, it looks like crystalline, kind of glowy, glittery. Loved it. Serrated petals. The lip is serrated. Okay, it's winter blooming, which maybe it's just late, I guess. And it takes about 2,000 to 3,000 foot candles, so it likes bright light, kind of like Cattleya light. The temperature's 88 max, which that's the only thing I'm like, ugh, it gets hotter than that here in Miami, but we'll see how it does. So that is palpebrae. I love it. She's beautiful. She's in bloom. I just wet my shirt. It's okay. Moving on. I said I was gonna make this quick. Am I doing a good job? I don't know. So this little one also, it came bare root. I also had it in a little bit of a sun accidentally, but this one is a Dendrobium dragonfly variegated. Okay, variegated leaves. Take a look at that. And it's and I'm gonna have to look back at the video, and I'm sorry for the vendors watching, but I either got it from Wilson, Tsinghua, or Maine Show, one of those, and I'm sorry I can't remember at the moment. I think it was Maine Show, but I can't remember. Anyways, or maybe it was Tsinghua. I can't remember, but I know it's on video. There's always proof. And this is the cross of Genting Fragrance and Magenta's Golden Sunset. blooms in the spring, although I don't think it's gonna bloom this spring, or maybe in the summer. It likes strong light, more than 2,000 foot candles. It's a compact grower, and I'm thinking I am going to put her on a mount. Just a new growth right here, and this one was, I think, $25. Some of my other friends also got her. I know Terry got her. I think Wendy or Roxy got her, and a couple of them said it didn't. I think Terry said it didn't survive before, so she's trying again. So I'm gonna try it too. Let's see what happens. Crossing my fingers for this beautiful den. This is the second of the only 2 dens that I got. So can't wait to see that one survive, grow, and thrive. Okay, what's next? What's next? Is this one new? No, this one's not new. Okay, I have a little okay, so let's go to another one from Pam. This one was from Pam. This was a gift from Pam, and she's very generous, very nice, such a hard worker. She put on such a beautiful show. She had different displays throughout her nursery, such a big variety. So that's Orchids in Bloom. You see her at almost all the shows. There's a show this weekend called Rare Plant Festival and Orchids. You gotta do it. You gotta go. It's at the Tamiami Expo Center, so it's put on by the Moats family, and I mean, the best of both worlds, the orchids and the other plants, aeroids, philodendrons, cacti, all those good things. So this is actually a cross between a Thomsoniana and a Violacea. So of course, again, Thomsoniana, famous name, Violacea, oh my gosh, you need to have one. So let's see what the only thing I wrote about it, it's a primary hybrid, and it's white petals and sepals, and then the labellum is a deep dark fuchsia purple. So, and it's in bud. So I'm really excited. I definitely look forward to meeting up with my friends, because thanks to Joanna, I'm gonna have some pots. She went over to RF's and got some pots that we both wanted, and she got some for me because I couldn't go. And then she has some for me. So this is definitely gonna go in, one of these, because they like it. So picture her in one of these. I think she's gonna be awesome, beautiful. I'll put the picture in, but she had me at hello when I saw her walk, when she saw me walk. Now, when I saw her as I walked by, I said, I need one of these in my life, because it was so white, and then the labellum so deep purple that I couldn't walk away. All right, what's next? I was gonna save one of the best ones for last, but let's see. Let's just go to this. So this is one that I saw my friend Nelson has. A lot of other people have it. I think it's a must-have in many orchid collections, especially if you like phalaenopsis. If you like phals that are novelty phals that are called polychilus, this is a must-have. Yes. Do you know what she is? Amboinensis. So if you do, yay for you. I will show you the tag. So the Amboinensis, let's see what I wrote about this. Fragrance. Very fragrant. I got it from Main Show. It comes from Eastern Indonesia. Light to low, medium. The light is, see, I'm getting overwhelmed. The light is low to medium, okay? Blooms in summer and fall. I guess it thinks it's summer because it's blooming. But look at that. I haven't even taken her out of here, but I have a beautiful pot waiting for her. I will have a beautiful shelf of all of my novelty phals, and really happy with the quality. It looks like the roots are still hydrated. Tomorrow I think she'll be coming out of here, and I think I got it for $25. The price is $30, but when there's these international vendors, I know that they have to go back with a lot of times they give you like a little discount, and that's that. Very nice, smells delicious. All right, let me put this aside so I don't forget where I am. I did this one, so I will move her down. What number are we on? I have completely lost track. But, oh, this one was from Croll Smith. Hence the aqua tag that they have for a lot of their plants. BCT. So let me find it so I can give you some info. I figure that you guys are not just going to want to see a plant and not even know what it is, especially when it's not in bloom. So BCT, here it is, Estrella del Aconquija. I will show you so you can read for yourself. Estrella del Aconquija. This one is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. It's another hybrid that contains one of my favorites, the chocolate drop. So imagine, in my mind, since my mom's plant does so well for me here, all the ones that have those in a cross might also do well. So you could tell that it has Brassavola, okay, and it's actually Brassocatanthe, okay, Brassocatanthe. I saw, look, it has a little sheath, and it was $30, and I think I got it for $25. I think, I don't remember, but beautiful, beautiful, very colorful, fragrant, strong looking petals and sepals. I mean, the inflorescence is gorgeous, and this is one of the ones that has a lot of flowers per inflorescence. It can have up to 15, which for me is a win-win. Fragrant and intensely colored waxy flowers. So that's what I wrote down about this one. Maybe amount, not sure yet, but I'm really happy with all the ones that I got that were related to or that had some kind of connection to my mom's plant, the Nobiles Amber. Next, let's go to, all right, so this one, no, let me do this one first. So this one, guys, is from Waldor. This one is from Waldor. Look at the size of this and look at the price of this. Yes, it is $25. How could I leave this behind? It has a beautiful new growth right here. This was a newer growth. My neighbors are barbecuing. That smells delicious. New roots coming out over here. See little green root tips. So this is a sign she wants to be repotted, so I have to find a good spot for her. This is, and the tag is stuck, so I'm just gonna have to read what I wrote. This is Laelia lobata Nancy. She's a species. Lobata Nancy. Let's see. It'd be nice if I put my notes in order, right? But I didn't. I did not. Here we go, Lobata Nancy. So basically, some of the instructions for this says that it needs to be placed in the sunniest location. It likes a lot of light. So I have another Laelia species from Waldor that I put in a really sunny spot on a mount, a cork mount, and it loves it. It's growing a lot of new growths. So I think I'm gonna do the same kind of setup. A big piece of cork and just water every day, sunny spot, and I think she should be really good. So her name is El Lobata and it's Nancy, and I'll give you, they showed me a picture on their phone because they didn't have a picture there, but look at how big this is for $25. I couldn't leave it there. It looks so good for $25. Beautiful fuchsia, frilly, I mean, looks so pretty. So that's that. Let me put this over here so I can keep going. What's next? Okay, let's just do this one because it's staring at me. Should I do this one? Yes, let's do this. So unfortunately, the flower is on the way out, but you get the picture. Okay, these are kind of curling back, but this is the size, this is the shape. Do you see? Can you figure out what is the two famous species that make her? Can you figure it out? I'll give you a second. Just 1 second. I'll give you a second. All right, so her name is Cattleya Dawiana cultivar Boone crossed with Laelia purpurata Croll's rubra. What is that? What is that? All right, so if I run away, if I run off, you know why. Did you hear that? What was that? Oh my gosh. Okay, I better hurry up because that's kind of strange. I don't know if it was in the pergola, top of the pergola, in that tree behind the pergola, but in any case, the parents here are, of course, the Dawiana and the purpurata. Look how beautiful. Look at this labellum. Oh my gosh. And not now. Oh my gosh, I practically inhaled it. Not now, but during the show and right after the show, the scent coming from this was spectacular. Lemon, fresh, sweet, Fruit Loops, all that combined. I mean, it was a no-brainer. I had to get her. So this little short story, everybody was getting one of these. Everybody saw this beautiful sample. This was a sample. And they were asking, you know, can I take this one? Do you have, you know, whatever. They sold all the little ones. And when they sold all the little ones, I think I bumped into my friend Emmanuel. He, I think, got it. I'm not sure. And someone else, I think it was Vincent. But sometimes I remember your Instagram names and then I forget your actual names. But a lot of people, let's just say a lot of people wanted this. We also bumped into Justine. Did she want this too? I can't remember. But everybody had something to say about this beautiful cross. By the way, it says that AKA, also known as Cattleya dominiana. So maybe you're familiar with that. It has another name, okay? Has a large colorful lip with the deep color of the purpurata. Strong fragrance. I mean, beautiful, beautiful. And long story short, a lot of people wanted it. This was the sample. She looked beautiful there. And they had said, well, no, there's still other ones to be sold. So if they're all gone, then I'll sell the sample. So I went around. I talked to, I think, Miranda from Miranda Orchids for a long time. All that came out in the video. He was very, very, let's say you could learn a lot. You could learn a lot from 10 minutes talking to Mr. Miranda. And when I came back, all the rest of them are sold and only the sample was left. So he sold me this one and I was happy, happy, happy. I paid $60 for her. I think it was very well worth it. Look at the perfection of these leaves. Beautiful, shiny, clean. Look at the amount of new roots coming out. I was so excited with this. Let me know what you think. From Waldor. Waldor's in New Jersey. I will show you their info. But you can Google them and find all of that there. So this is Digbyana. Wait a minute. Okay. This is not the one I'm talking about. I missed these two. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. You guys are going to be confused now because now I am confused. So I'm looking at this one and I'm giving you the description for this one and I'm showing you this one. This is not it. This is Digbyana crossed with, where is it? Tenebrosa. From Waldor, Digbyana crossed with Tenebrosa. This is BL Helen crossed with Self. Digbyana Tenebrosa, you can see it in the flower. Yes, sorry, my mistake. It's a lot. This one from Croll Smith is the Dawiana Boone. This is the one that's crossed with Purpurata, Croll's Rubra, AM, AOS. Both big. This one I got for 60. This one I got for 55. I believe there was a discount. I don't know. I don't remember. But look at how huge. Look at how healthy this is. This is beautiful. I can't wait. Cannot wait. Let's see. Again, the same thing I said, colorful lip, deep color from the Purpurata, aka Cattleya dominiana. So let me know. Now, I think we've gotten to the last one. Are we at the last one? Yes. Finally, I know you guys are like, finally, you're taking forever. So yes, I believe it's the last one. I also wanted to unbox something that I ordered for myself that I hope will be very helpful in watering and just fertilizing, not watering, but fertilizing and all that stuff. But this, last but not least, and a lot of people, not a lot of people, but at least 4 people that I know got one of these because it was like the hot thing from, I believe, Mike Mims. He had this beautiful, ready for it? You know what it is? I didn't either. Beautiful Chises. Look at this. This is a Chises, guys. I looked at the bulbs and I didn't know. I had no idea. See how it's pendulous like this? It kind of feels like, oh my God, is there something wrong with it? No, that's how she is. So this, I believe I got for $45, and I will show you her tag because it's a wonderful awarded cross. Okay, it's a Chises Maritia Belchi, and the sibling is Duchess of Dilworth. I have no idea, but apparently everybody was going bonkers for it, and they had some smaller ones, and then they had this one that was a little bit bigger, and I said, you know what, the bigger the better. Look at the beautiful, beautiful coloration on the flowers. This is a pretty big flower, and they're like velvety, but also waxy. This made me feel like I was getting a Catasetum type, which kind of scared me a little bit. This is completely out of my element, so I have to figure out if maybe a basket or I don't know, maybe a basket would do well. I don't really like this. It's in moss. Oh, I see roots. It's in moss and plastic, so you know how that goes. Let's see. What do I know about this? It grows close to sea level. It can bloom in the summer, so I guess it's early. Waxy, long-lasting flowers, easy to grow, so they say. We'll see about that. Let's see. It has new growth in the spring. The leaves can take more light than it seems like, because usually when you have these leaves like this, you don't think they can take much light. I guess maybe people assume, but it says that it can take a lot of light. Now here's the scary part. It's partially deciduous. So partially deciduous, okay, kind of like, I guess, anosmums, like Catasetum. I don't know, though I am a beginner for those types, and I actually thought this was Catasetum. I thought it was part of Zygo. I didn't even know what it was. I didn't know it was its own genus, but it is. It likes bright indirect light, duh, like almost every orchid. It likes warm temperatures. It doesn't like to go higher than low 80s, like 83. This is the only part that I said, I gotta keep this near the fan. I gotta keep this in a, not shady because it likes light, but I can't let this overheat. This cannot go in the greenhouse. It needs to stay where it gets a lot of air and it's not gonna be too hot. It says water when they're dry, and they hate to have wet feet, as like most orchids. Reduce the water when in dormancy. So I have a lot of reading up to do on this. They like the humidity. Now this is weird because it says it suggested misting. Okay, I don't know if they meant like right here on the top or where they suggested misting, because then it says don't wet the leaves, avoid water on the leaves. So which is it? Let me know in the comments if you guys know, if you guys have one of these, if you have any tips and tricks. But which is it? Mist it or don't get water on the leaves? Not sure. And it likes good air circulation. The pot could be a clay or plastic, well-draining mix, pendulous growth habit, obviously. Beware of mites on the leaves. So I'm gonna have to be looking at this one very carefully. And fragrant bloom. Okay, so luminescence, 2,000 to 2,500 foot candles. That's what I have here. That's pretty much what I have here. I have between, way down at the bottom could be 1,500, and then everywhere else where I've gone with my little light meter is around that. There's like, 2,000 to 3,000. There's a lot of light that comes in here, so I'm not worried that it won't have enough light. It grows in elevations of 700 to 1,700 meters from Mexico. That's it. That's all the information that I have on this Chises, but I'm really excited, and I guess you and me will grow it together. So let me put this back down where it is safe. Yeah, it's kind of like an awkward one. It's like, it's awkward, but it's okay. So really quickly before you go, I'm going to show you something that I'm really crossing my fingers hoping that is going to make my life a little easier. So yes, it's from Amazon. And I'll try to open it really quickly. This is just, so what have I been using that is okay, but I'm over it a little bit. So I've been using this. I have like 5 of these. I have some that I use for fertilizer. I have some if I need to water something, just for water. One with Physan, one with, that I use what I call the hard stuff when I have the insecticide, one for fungicide, all of the above. The only thing I don't have in here is the 7, which I need to know how to pronounce this, because I was talking to Nelson and he said it was Savine, and now I'm confused because I thought it was 7. So in here I have 7, and this is what I do to, you know, I walk around if there's spikes or buds and I hit it with the 7. It's fun. It's fun. It's like, look, buds, spray, spray, spray. And you know what? It helps me because at least I think that I'm doing something to help if there are thrips that are coming. I am constantly spraying the 7, not on the open flowers, but definitely on the buds and the spikes. So back to what I was talking about before I interrupted myself. I have a 1 gallon sprayer, which kind of makes it easy when you're mixing stuff and it says 1 teaspoon per gallon. Pretty easy. But then I saw this on Amazon and I got nothing. I got like no promotion or anything. Wow, and this doesn't look as big as it did in the picture. Wow, Amazon, here's a box inside a box. Okay. All right, so this is the picture. This is what I got. This is a 2 gallon battery powered sprayer. So now when I charge my phone and my iWatch and my iPods, no, what are those things? Earpods? Airbuds? Whatever. That's how you can tell I'm in the 40s. I call them iPods. Don't laugh. I hear Odali's laughing, Joanna laughing, Wendy laughing. I hear you guys. I know you guys are laughing. Nelson's laughing. Okay, the things you put in your ears. I know they're not iPods. iPods were the thing that you played the music on. All right, so, oh my gosh, this is so complicated. I'm gonna have to read directions and stuff. But I just wanted to show you. Hopefully this will make my life easier. This is a 2 gallon sprayer that is battery powered. So here's the shooter thing. I'll put it together and I'll show you how it works. Yeah, I'm not putting this together now on the spot, but I'm hoping that it works. I'm hoping that it makes my life easier, because if you're using one of these, you know there's a lot of pumping. There's a lot of pumping. And then it's like heavy, and then you put it down, and then you pump, and then you spray, and then, yeah, there's a lot going on. So let me see. I'm gonna try it. Let's see if it works. I'll let you guys know. I'll give you an update. And I was gonna show you something. I might as well show you really quickly. Mom, where is it? What was I gonna show you? Is it this? Was this what I was gonna show you? I don't know, but you might as well take a look. This is the Zygo Rain Moonlight Piloric. Look how beautiful. I cannot believe I got this to rebloom again. I'm actually kind of shocked. I've heard from a lot of people Zygos die on them. This one's doing fine. I have her in a clay pot. Yes, I did water, and this is one of the things I like about clay pots. Look at that. You can tell that this part is still wet. This part is kind of still wet, and it's drying up. Here, it's lighter, it's drying up. It likes it here. It's in Orchids, and nice new roots, doing great. So a little update on that. And I was gonna show you something else, if I can remember. I have a beautiful, you can see it, beautiful Sherry Baby. It smells like chocolate. So if you don't have a Sherry Baby, or any variety of, like the Equa raspberry. Oh my gosh, delicious. The red fantasy, delicious. I have all three. And oh, this is what I want to show you. Oh, there's two. There's two that I want to show. Just because I can't do a haul video and not show you some blooms. You want to see some blooms. All right, so look at this beauty. This is Bulera Big Shot Hilo Sparkle. I never thought I can get this thing to rebloom again. I believe I got this in the Carmela box for Christmas. And look at how beautiful. It is blooming again. Look at these beautiful flowers. Does it smell? No, but who cares? Look how pretty. It has two spikes. So I wanted to show you that. And I wanted to show you this bag baby. This is called the LC Final Blue. And I know someone who would love this. I think Roxy would love it. And I think Justine would love it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I like it. It's pretty in this little pot. I don't even mind it in this little pot. Normally I'm like anti these pots, but this one has a lot of holes. It has a hole in the bottom, hole all around, and it's in lava rock. So it liked it. I bought it with two. I think it had two blooms when I bought it. It came in this pot. So for $29. But LC Final Blue, very, very blue, aka purple. Very nice. I think that's all I have for you today. I have other ones, but this is not really a... Oh, okay, one more. That's it. One more, because I cannot show you this. This one I've been waiting to bloom for a long time. This is called Epic Pixie Charm. Also a bag baby. Epic Pixie Charm. Look at how gorgeous she is. Blowing in the wind. Reminds me of the Hilo Lorraine, Hilo Bright, Jackie Bright, Hilo Stars. But this one is a lighter color. Another one that I have opening up that I'm very excited about, but I'm gonna have to show it to you next time because it's getting late. I already got the sniffles. I don't know from what, but anyways, I have to put all this away and I gotta get my daughter winding down. It's a school night. But I have to show you the Jack Fowliera Apple Blossom. The yellow form. It's gorgeous. I'll show you that next time. Stick with me. Thank you for liking, subscribing. Maria Llanos with a super thanks. Oh my gosh, what perfect timing. I got a show on Friday. Thank you. And I hope you leave me in your comments which one was your favorite. What do you think? If you attended the Croll Smith show, what do you think about it? And tell me if you're gonna go to the Rare Plant Festival. I might see you there. I'll be there on Friday. Don't be shy to say hi. I'm trying to take pictures with my subscribers so I can put you at least in a picture in the video. You can see yourself. I think that's super fun. And guys, don't forget, make time for things you love. Bye guys, I love you all.